Hello, and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. On today's episode, we're doing a new type of Cheeto cheese puff. They seem to be releasing a lot of them recently, and I grabbed one of them, and we'll have it try and see how it tastes. First, a little bit about Cheetos. Cheetos were created by the Fritos inventor Charles Elmer Doolin, who invented Cheetos in 1948. It was not the first cheese puff or puffed cheese or whatever they're calling it. New Orleans Elmer Cheewies were first created in 1933, but those stayed regional, whereas Cheetos wound up expanding across the entire nation and being sold everywhere. The initial success of Cheetos was in contributing factors the merger between Frito Company and the H.W. Lay Company to form Frito-Lay in 1961. By 1965, Frito-Lay was bought up by Pepsi, so Pepsi now owns the Cheeto and Frito-Lay brands. In 2010, it was ranked as the top-selling brand of cheese puff in the United States. The original Crunchy Cheetos are still in production, and they've expanded the product line to include 21 different types in North America alone. They do have some crazy things in other markets, which I would like to try, honestly. A savory American cream in China and a strawberry Cheeto in Japan. I'm in on both of those. I really want to try those strawberry Cheetos. The cheese puffs, which we'll be doing on the show today, came out in 1971, and then they added a baked Cheeto in 2004. I honestly didn't think that cheese puff has been available for more than 50 years at this point. And these, what we're doing on the show today, the Cheeto Cheese Puff Pizza Puffs, came out this year in 2025. And here they are. The Cheetos Puffs Cheese Pizza, or Cheese Pizza Puffs, I guess. To make it sound like a cheese pizza puff that you can get at a hot dog stand, at least around Chicago. Yeah, these are definitely interesting. Obviously they've done the Flaming Hot Cheeto. That was the first big one that really took off. There's a Mexican street corn and a buffalo wing Cheeto that I also have that I might do on the show at some point, but these really talk to me. Very big. So let's get into it. Standard Cheeto packaging, easy to open. Can't close it up again, so boom, it gets the 3 stars. I can kind of smell it already. I do love pizza-flavored products. If I can get my hands on them, I usually try them. Pizza combos are one of my favorite, especially the pepperoni kind. So if I'm craving pepperoni versions of this, they're in. I also like pizza beer. I love that when it came out. Any place I was able to grab it at, I grabbed it. So I am the target market for these. Let's dig in. I grabbed the mini puff first here. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a standard cheese puff. Maybe a tinge darker than a normal looking cheese puff. At least theirs. Not as bright. Looks fine. There is something there. I don't know if I would say it's cheese pizza. They added some spice to make it taste like cheese pizza. And it kind of doesn't. I'll be honest. There's another one. Yeah, I guess you can Google review snacks now. And this had like a 2.8 out of 5. I don't know who's going on Google reviewing snacks, but it's there. Yeah, these are weird. Apparently, from what I read, it was a love it or hate it. I really don't like these. I think I'd just rather have the cheese dust. It has an unusual, they added something like an oregano or some other spice on it. It's got a little zest to it. But again, it doesn't remind me of cheese pizza. It just reminds me of like off-flavored cheese puffs, which I kind of don't want. Yet I'm still eating them. So, yeah, I that's all I can say about it. Honestly, it's just it's an off-flavored Cheeto cheese puff, and I don't know if I like that. I won't go so far as to give it a 1 for taste. I will give it a 2 because I do keep eating them. I'm just not happy about it. It's kind of weird, honestly. And I don't know if a pepperoni version would make these any better, so I don't know if that's a thing or not. I'll try one more. Maybe it'll get a 3rd star. We'll see. Hold on. No, it's still just weird. Honestly, yeah. Ugh, I don't know. That's And over at the snack bar today, we have Suncatcher Brewing. This is their MI Pale Ale or Michigan Pale Ale. I got in a crowd. They have a very nice label now. When they first opened last October or November, they just had blank cans. Now they have this nice artwork from somebody who worked at Dark Matter, do the artwork on it. Suncatcher is located at 2849 West Chicago Avenue. They are open 6 days a week. They're closed on Tuesday, and every other day they're open from 11 to 9. On the weekends, that's Friday and Saturday, 11 to 11. This MI Pale Ale, or Michigan Pale Ale, features Nugget, Chinook, and Cashmere hops, coming in at 5% ABV. Suncatcher was started by Matt Gallagher, who is a co-founder of Half Acre, and Half Acre knows their way around pale ales. So this is a treat to be able to have this on the show. As you can see, it's a little bit cloudy. I can't see through it, but it has a nice head on it. Kind of glowing yellow, maybe a little orange in it. Some fruits, maybe some berries, maybe a little pineapple. Smells inviting and delicious. Let's try it. That is an insane amount of bitterness for a 5% ABV beer. It's a pale ale, so I wasn't expecting IPA levels of bitterness. I think it does have that almost. It's very, very aggressively bitter, which I like and I appreciate. So easy to drink. A nice little sweet maltness coming in. Those berries are playing really nice as well in the whole flavor note. Yeah, this is a really damn good pale ale. Wow. Yeah, I can see crush. They have 20-ounce glasses there. I can see crushing way too many of these, especially at 5%. Yeah, so the beer, the MI Pale Ale, does get a 5 out of 5 because it is delicious. Now the real test for the 5-star beer. Does it make the Cheetos Cheese Pizza Puffs any better? Let's find out. I'm shocked. It is a delicious pairing. Honestly, it is taking away all those negative things I had to say about the cheese puff tasting off. And kind of you get a little cheesy note, you get some of those oregano spices, and then the beer comes in and takes over. There's still a little bit of an aftertaste, but I think the beer actually made the food better, which has not happened on the show yet. I'm kind of craving the pairing here. It works extremely well. And even that nasty first taste that I was getting, you don't get anymore. Even eating it without having the beer in my mouth, it kind of tastes like a little bit spicy Cheeto. There's no off note to it. Hot damn. I have to give that a 5. Honestly, it's making it better. If I keep drinking it, that aftertaste will kind of go away as well. That's really, really impressive, Suncatcher. You made something that I didn't like kind of good, honestly. So well done to the Michigan Pale Ale at Suncatcher, because that is really delicious in its own right and really helping out those cheese puff Cheetos. So congratulations to Suncatcher for making a beer that's good in its own right and really helping out these cheese pizza puff Cheetos that are really by itself not that great. So that beer pairing is a 5. The value on the Cheetos, I got those for $2. Considering how they taste without the beer, I would probably say that's a 3-star value, about average, at least for me. And that was on sale. I had to buy like 3 other products on it at Mariano's to get the $1.99. If you're paying full price, I'd probably say don't. At least for me, you're probably moving it down to a 1-star at that point value, especially given the taste. It's a little bit too expensive, $3-4. I would sooner roll the dice on one of the other variants, which I will probably do on the show at some point in the near future. If you like what you saw, please like, subscribe, send me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com. I'll read it. Let me know suggestions, improvements, anything else, anything you want to see on the show, anything I can get my hands on. If someone can get me those strawberry Cheetos, I would really like to try those. I have a ton of beers that I could pair with that, to be honest. Thank you for watching.